I wanted to know if you guys have been in any practice fights and with who, and also what is the best practice tilt you've ever witnessed? Keep up the great work. The best practice tilt that I remember, it was an exhibition tilt when I was growing up, was Wendell Clark versus somebody in the Leafs training camp. I remember seeing it. It was toe to toe, practice jerseys with the numbers on. The best practice fight I've ever seen, the funniest one I've ever seen was Lupul and Brookbank in Cincinnati. Yeah.
Loops would be intense, right?
Yeah, Loops was intense every day.
Yeah.
Like there's times that year in Cincy, me and Loops almost got, like I would cross check him and slash him and he'd give me one back and I look, let's fucking go, Loops. Like I'll go you right now. Fuck you. But yeah, he was intense.
Yeah.
And Brookbank couldn't get at him. And so Brookie had Loops' elbow pad and he just threw it at him and fucking hit Loops like right in the head. At lunch, we were dying about it. We were dying over it.
For sure.
So, I would get one practice till the year. Well, I mean, we had lost like 8 straight against Vancouver when I was in Vancouver, sorry. And Willie Mitchell went after Mason Raymond, and then I went after Willie Mitchell. And I love Willie Mitchell. He's one of my best buddies on Vancouver. It's just, when you're losing.
Yeah.
And then in Colorado,
I'm trying to think here too. As I
don't think you're a big practice fight guy though, are you?
No, but who on our, I would be intense too, but I never, I think I've been pulled off a guy before.
I mean, the best practice fight ever has to go down as Robert Bertuzzo versus Sanford. Sure. They went on to win the Stanley Cup. That has to be the best practice fight in the history of the NHL.
It was one-sided for sure. But,
no, I know, but it changed the whole season around.
For what the purpose of a practice fight is.
To wake the boys up.
Yeah. Because you're really only doing it when things are going bad.
Yeah.
It's like, or some guy's just hungover and he wants to fucking fight someone.
Yeah.
You poking the wrong bear.
You're poking the wrong
Scott Walker used to, I want to say Scott Walker got in one with a guy back when I was young in Nashville.
Yeah.
He was intense. He was one of our leaders. We weren't very good. And fucking, he had a Rawlings fucking catcher's mitt for a face too. His nose, he used to fight and take punches and he was tough.
Yeah. Old school guy.
Old school.
Big old honker on him, right? His nose?
It
massive.
Just squished. I was like.
I remember thinking about practice fights, you never want your teammates to get hurt, right? So when somebody went down or whatever, get in there. But then guys would jump in right away and I'd be like, let them go, boys. Let them go. We don't want anyone to get hurt here. But if it's got to that point, an assistant coach jump in, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Get out of there. Let them go. We'll break it up. We don't need the coaches break it up. We'll get in there eventually and break it up. So there was always practice fights. Vancouver, we had lots.
Yeah.
Kessler was always, those guys, I loved playing with Ryan Kessler, Burroughs, Bieksa, those guys. But listen, they get under your skin.
You wanted to probably fight.
They're guys that get under your skin when you're on their own team. So I'm sure Vancouver, it seemed like we had a lot of scuffles.
Who was building those squads, by the way?
Mike Gillies.
So I wonder, was he like that when he played too?
Well, I think Dave Nonis was the guy who drafted Kessler, Bieksa, found Burroughs. Berkey drafted the Sedins.
Yeah.
Nonis, I think, brought in Luongo or maybe Berkey.
Yeah.
And then Mike Gillies brought in Samuelson, Dimitra, Wellwood, Hordy.
Yeah, good squad.
Yeah. But Kessler was
Edler back then? Was he a young rookie?
Matthias Olin, Sammy Sallow. But Kess and Burr and Juice too, they practiced hard every day. Kessler was a prick out there in practice.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember I come in the room and see him, I'm like, what is wrong with you today? Oh, fuck it. Crusty. So he'd go out there, practice hard. So there was always something going on in Canucks practices. And the media guys couldn't wait for it up there. So
old Murph is up there just wearing a 6 suit.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Do you think there's still practice fights nowadays?
No.
Or no?
You would think no, there's not.
No, there's not.
Maybe on like the Flyers this year, Tortorella.
Flyers.
But you would have heard about it. And we know that because we don't see it. There's a lot of cameras on the guys now.
Yeah. There wasn't one practice fight that I saw this year that made it to social media. So that's a no. 100%.
Enjoy your practice fight, boys.
Boys, get a good practice fight going on.